Artemus Toast here, and time for another upload. I've been doing this YouTube's thing for my I guess over a year and a half, going on 2 years. I have you know about 470 uploads or so. I can't remember the exact count. You know, this isn't my full time job. Obviously, I put like no effort into promoting my uploads, or sometimes I'll try to put a snazzy title on them, and play around with the keywords to try to get more views. But you know, once again, it's not my main source of income. Just a hobby. A way to keep myself busy, a way to keep myself out of trouble. Many benefits. Little pieces of music that I made, pictures that I took, little videos that I made. You know, Rather than them getting stored on the hard drive or forgotten. Um, Make these little things and having I guess a format to present them, or even just a place to store them. You know, um, Something that I created. Regardless of the quality. It's just something that I spent my time doing. I put effort into, and you know, something that started as an idea and then you know uh, came to fruition. Um, I like doing that with the YouTube's videos, whether it be you know uh, my all kinds of awesome album reviews, or an instrument review, or doing something, making a video uh, about music, or reacting to music with my daughter. Once again, just a nice outlet for creativity. I guess you could say some people, you know, bake goods to sell on Sundays at a flea market, or collect things, or build little, some kind of trinket, or craft to you know, not only use their time in a productive manner, but also, you know, uh, participating in a hobby that you enjoy. And it's also sweet to have some kind of, monetary reward at the end of it as well. You know, Once again, this isn't my source of income. You know, um, I work full time. This is a hobby. Um, this is this is my hobby of crafts, or baked goods, or insert other hobby you know below. Um, I guess basically what I'm trying to get at is, I feel that me being a creator, an amateur creator, a very amateur creator, you know, uh, is worth something. My time is worth something. Once again, this is a hobby of mine. I'm thankful that YouTube has an outlet for the hobby. Um, but once again, comparing this to somebody whose hobby is arts and crafts, who you know say takes time in their day to create them, and in some cases, um, get a monetary reward for their work. Is kind of nice. Another thing that's kind of nice is the average person who makes a craft, or makes a good that they wish to sell. Um, you know, doesn't have to be Walmart to do it. And if you haven't, been able to tell by the title of this upload, and by now, um, basically what I'm referring to is this 1,000 subscriber rule before you can monetize. Um, and I understand the business logic behind it, trying to appease the advertisers, and you know, but I never really I've seen a lot of things, happen with, larger YouTube creators. Not only, bad things and stupid things that people have done, like Logan Paul and others, but just, just a lot of ways that, I watch these videos of you know, YouTube creators with large audiences, kind of getting the shaft in some situations. And, you know, um, and once again, I understand the logic of trying to appease to the advertisers, but, you know, for every, you know, 8 million subscriber YouTube creator you have, you got at least a million, or at least hundreds of thousands of, amateur or more amateur YouTube creators, just trying to do their thing, putting in their time, working hard on their craft, maybe, some of these people haven't, reached a large enough audience yet, but I don't feel that should be I guess a monetary deterrent, I think if you remain in good standing and, you continue to make uploads that, not necessarily, positive, but just not controversial or, somewhat educational or just, satirical, that doesn't harm anybody. You know, I always felt in time, it's a, sometimes it just, takes one click for, a fire to start, for something to go viral. And I guess what I'm getting at is, myself and many other, amateur, D-list, not even on the list, YouTube creators, we put a lot of hard work into it, these take time out of our day, we have these ideas and we make them happen, it's work, it doesn't have to, reach everybody, and at least in my personal opinion, a creator's content shouldn't have to reach everybody to have a monetary value, in my opinion. And it's with a lot of things. A lot of times it's the adults saying one bad apple ruining the bunch, and that may very well be the case. And with the Logan Paul incidences, while I do feel that people who do foolish things on YouTube should no longer be awarded, especially given several chances. If someone can't learn from their mistake, the first 2 times they never will. But I guess once again, I don't feel that should be something that affects other creators put in their work who perhaps they never will, or they have yet to plant that seed that will grow into something much larger. But my personal opinion, I honestly, once again, this being a hobby, I don't pay a whole lot of attention. The only way I know if something is happening in the YouTube universe, such as this, is if I watch another creator's video, and this is of course I mostly learned of this not only from an email that I got from YouTube that I discarded a while ago, but also from a recent Casey Neistat upload I watched with the the one of the chief officers at I guess that would be Google, which controls YouTube. But anyway, that was just me complaining about, something that I don't feel is fair to us lowly YouTube creators, hoping for that nice couple bucks on the side, for their effort. But anyway, Artemis Toast out.